y'all think y'all cool and everything, but a lot of y'all out here just being bald-headed. Like, y'all coming for me, you coming for me, talk about, oh, you think you all this and you think you all that, but you bald, you bald-headed, like, could never be me. Hey TA family, welcome back to my channel, All Things About, brought to you by ATA Entertainment. I'm your boy Jabari Leonard. You can call me Jabari, Bari, whatever works for you, that's totally fine. And this is the All Things About channel, which I probably already said before, but I'm gonna say it again because it's the All Things About channel. So, this is my first time being back in a long time. I know I did a video last week on Christmas. I made sure I got it in on Christmas and giving you guys an update about everything that's been going on with me, or not everything that's been going on with me, but just an update to let you guys know that I'm still here and I'm still going to be updating you guys on my life, but I'm going to be doing it through my videos and what this new journey of this YouTube channel is going to be. Now, I said before in the video, if you haven't watched it, make sure you go watch it, okay? Make sure you go watch it. You know, I don't want to explain myself when I already did it, okay? So if you need to, go back and watch that video real quick. It's just only about 10, 12, 13 minutes, I think. I don't know. But it's a short video, okay? Like I said before, I want to keep my videos between 10 minutes and around that range because editing can be a pain and in this video, we are going to be talking all things about maintaining happiness and peace. Today, I'm going to give you guys 3 tips that have helped me along my journey in maintaining my peace and maintaining my happiness. Hopefully, hearing from my experience or relating to my experience may help you out in your journey, however way that might be. As I told you guys before, I'm trying to be a lot more motivational and do these type of videos that's more relatable because this is like my calling, my purpose, okay? This is what I want to do. It's what I want to do, what I want to be. So we're gonna go and move on and on and on and on and on. Okay, so like any other family and friendships in life, nothing's ever perfect. If you see all these social media families and stars, they're smiling, they're laughing, they're giggling for the camera, but like any other family and any other friendship, you do not know what goes on behind closed doors, okay? There's a whole bunch of different issues and different types of traumatic experiences that may happen behind closed doors that unfortunately not many people may know about. You only see what the camera wants you to see. Same thing with my life, okay? And my life is really no different from a lot of other families and friendships out there, okay? We all go through our problems and frustration and situations with the people closest to us. And it's unfortunately sometimes things beyond your control. It may suck, but it's a part of life. That's just how it is. You're born into a family, you're born into an environment with people that is either going to help you grow or they're not going to help you at all. Now, this year, I struggled a lot with finding my happiness. And the reason why I struggled a lot with finding my happiness was because I had to come to a very important revelation in my life and understanding that not everybody, especially the ones closest to you, are going to understand your journey and they're not going to understand what your happiness is. Now, the thing that defines happiness, it all depends on you as an individual, okay? There's a bunch of things that makes us happy. Some people get happy with eating ice cream. They get happy with talking to their favorite person, their crush, their lover. Some people get happy by just getting exciting news. There's a whole bunch of different ways someone can be happy. Happiness all depends on you, what you believe is happy. It can't be based on what another person thinks is happy for you. And that's unfortunately what I struggled with in the beginning of this year, and even most of my life was the people closest to me. I allowed them to kind of dictate my life and their vision of what they saw to be happy was not my vision of what I saw to be happy. The way they saw peace and stability was not the way I saw peace and stability. And that was something that really I battled with a lot, that eventually I had to grow and understand later on throughout this year, just trial and error, okay? Now, it's so easy in a lot of situations where you're so quick to want to blame another person or somebody else for the lack of fulfillment, happiness that you have in your life. You know, when you're having a great day and then somebody comes along and they ruin your day, you're like, oh, it's your fault. You're the reason why I'm not happy. You're the reason why I can't be at peace. Because it's like we're always pointing fingers at somebody else on why we ourselves cannot be truly happy. And it comes a time in life where you have to stop blaming others and look at yourself, because at the end of the day, you cannot control what another person does. At the end of the day, they're going to be themselves. They're going to have their own set of emotions, their own personalities, their own perspectives on life, and it may vary from yours. Just because it varies from yours does not mean that you have to allow them to get to you. We are in control of ourselves, we are in control of our emotions, and we have to know how to maintain our emotions and preserve our own happiness, okay? You can't look to somebody else for happiness, because that's codependency, which is not going to get you anywhere. You can't blame somebody else for always making you upset and sad, because at the end of the day, it's up to you on what you're going to do with that, all right? Now, I can go in further for more, but like I said, I'm trying to keep these videos, you know, condensed. I'm trying to get not real fast, but I'm trying to like just give a good tips and a good few pointers out there that's helped me, that hopefully can help you along your journey. First step I have is detection. One of the first ways to keep your happiness and maintain your happiness is detecting what is preventing you from being happy. Okay, what is the problem? Maybe it's a certain trigger from somebody saying a specific word. Maybe it's their energy. Maybe it's just them coming around. Maybe it doesn't have to deal with a specific person. Maybe it could be an event. Maybe it could be an addiction. What is it that's preventing you from being where you want to be, where you feel like you need to be? Okay, you have to identify the problem in order to solve the problem. Okay, because a lot of times in maintaining our happiness, there are roadblocks, there are unfortunate trials and tribulations that come along the way that prevent us from maintaining our happiness. So we have to know how to detect the problem and prevent the problem from happening future and later on, which I'll build off on the other tips that I have. The second tip I have for you guys is preparation. Now, it is not a foolproof strategy in terms of preparing for what things may happen, because honestly, life throws a whole bunch of curveballs on a consistent basis. You're having
one day you wake up, you're having the best day of your life. Maybe it's your birthday. You're just like, oh my God, yes, I'm eating the cake, we drinking, we having fun, we doing this, we doing that, you know, we having just the time of our lives, and then somebody comes around and messes it up. Now we're back to square one.
I know that feeling. You ever know that feeling when you're just having the best day of your life and something else happens, and it happens unexpectedly where you're just not prepared for it, and then your whole mood just keeps, it just goes down. It went from 100 down to 0. 0 to 100 real quick? No, we went to 100 to 0 real quick, all right? Drake said, nah, we doing it in the reverse way, okay? So, how do you prepare for things that are unexpected? Well, it's kind of like expecting the unexpected. The first thing you have to keep in mind is you have to, one, detect the problem. This is building off. It's like a stepping stone with these 3 tips, all right? You have to detect the problem. You have to know what the problem is, and you have to know how to prepare for it. Now, it's so easy to give a reaction and maybe respond in anger. Maybe if they're roaring, and you're like roar. If they're roaring, you're like like you want to give back what they're doing, and sometimes it's just so easy to just react in that way. Sometimes you have to take a moment to yourself and really analyze the situation to see, like, is it worth it? Do I really need to give my energy? Do I really need to respond this way? Do I even need to give this effort? Like, sometimes you have to take a moment to yourself to stop yourself and realize, like, wait, this is not worth it, okay? Maybe you have to respond differently, work your way around it. First, but in order for you to be prepared for situations that may happen, you have to, of course, detect the problem. So you see how it's connecting? Detecting the problem and also preparing for the problem so that you can get to the solution, all right? Now, the third tip I have for you guys is prevention. Now, this is building off of the detection and preparation. Prevention is basically, in simple words, setting boundaries. Now, if you're one of those people out there that's kind of like me, that have had people that are more dominant figures, or just you're more of a submissive person, shy, timid person, and you've never been the one to really stand up for yourself, setting boundaries is extremely important and crucial to maintaining your happiness and maintaining your peace, okay? Because if you do not set boundaries, if you do not put up a wall and have any sense of security, it is so easy for people to come in and invade that. It's so easy for negativity to enter into your space and just ruin everything. Think of yourself as a kingdom. Think of it as a kingdom. What is a kingdom? A kingdom, you know, has all these great walls and these soldiers and these guards that's protecting it, right? And a kingdom is not a kingdom unless it has those walls, unless it has those guards and people to prevent, you know, outsiders from invading and attacking in, right?
If you ain't got no walls, you're basically a village, and like any other village, we coming up in there and it's over. Sorry. Oh, you ain't got no walls, we're just gonna tippy toe right inside, thank you.
That's the same thing with negativity. If you don't have any protection, if you don't have any walls that's going to prevent that from prevent those things from coming in, it's so easy for so many negative situations to just walk in your life, another person to walk in your life, and they'll walk all over you. And it's so hard, especially having boundaries, because, you know, you're kind of fighting with the other person in a sense with who you are and what you truly believe in. Even when your voice shakes, still stay strong on yourself. The other person may not like it, but it doesn't matter what they feel. It matters about what you feel. You have to come to a point in your life and understand that your happiness is important. You can't be happy for somebody else if they're not even happy for themselves. You have to be happy for yourself first before anything. Because you can't love, like you say, you can't love somebody else unless you know how to really love yourself. That's the same thing with happiness. You can't be truly happy for somebody else if you're not even happy yourself. You got to learn how to protect yourself. And it may be hard, it may be frustrating. This is something I struggle with, especially this year, with, you know, setting boundaries for myself. And as much as it may upset the other person, for myself, I can go to sleep at night knowing I did the right thing. I can wake up in the morning feeling happy and proud of myself that I know I did the right thing. And that is the same thing when it comes to anybody else, not even just you saying it to the other person, but them themselves. You know, you have to understand that boundaries is important for a social setting. It's so important for a relationship, a connection, everything in general. So to sum it up again, the 3 tips to stay happy and to stay stable So the 3 tips again to stay stable and to maintain your peace and happiness is to detect the problem, prepare for the problem, and prevent the problem. So like I said before, I'm trying to keep these videos very, very short and straight to the point. So love you guys. Stay safe out there. Be at peace. Be happy. Okay, you deserve it. Make sure you fight for it just the same way you fight every single day to keep that job and keep your relationship. Fight for your happiness. Protect your happiness. Live in your happiness. Live in your truth. All right? Love you guys. Boom. Y'all know Kirk Franklin's song? Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine. Nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart, and it feels like a cold night. New Year's is literally 2 days away, and it feels like a regular day. Like Christmas went by, and like, oh, why did you wish me a Merry Christmas? Did you give me a present? No? All right then. You won't remember, I'll be the one you won't forget. Woo! Ooh, hi! Cut the damn camera. Bow! Hello? Bitch!
Uh-huh, uh-huh.